So if you don't already know, which you probably do if you're watching this video, I started the business Coural Care, which is a 100% plant-based, reef-safe, and cruelty-free skincare line that was inspired by my own personal struggles with my skin and skin cancer and things like that. So it's something very near and dear to my heart. And the website has been up for almost 2.5 years, but I've worked on it before then. So I've been working on this baby for a long time. It's my baby and it'll always be my baby, but I decided to shut it down. And I'm not shutting it down because I wasn't getting any orders or business has been slow. It's actually quite the opposite. Over the last year, sales have actually been increasing month over month. And these last few months, I've gotten the most wholesale orders ever. I was in the process of launching a new product. I definitely saw myself growing and I was like, oh my God, like everything that I'm doing is finally starting to pay off. And I just took a pause to check in with myself because I wasn't as excited as I thought I should be. I'm like, I've literally put so much into this. I should be stoked that it's finally about to take off and it's going in the right direction. And I wasn't. And so I really took a pause and I came to the conclusion that my heart just wasn't in it anymore. And that was like really crazy to freaking come to that conclusion. Like I put so much into it and I'm just walking away from it because I'm over it. And that's truly how I feel though. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's actually interesting, over the last few months, I've really started taking more time for self-development, taking time to take care of my body and my mind. And it's so funny how when I took the moment to pause, the answer of shutting down Coural Care was so abundantly clear that this was the right thing for me to do. And I couldn't be more excited. Another part of why I'm closing it is because I have, over the last year, I started doing some freelance social media marketing and photography and digital marketing consulting work. And I really started enjoying it. And I really saw the potential that this path had. And as long as I can remember, I wanted to be my own boss. In my senior year of high school, I started selling flower crowns and I did that in jewelry in college. And then I stopped that to do Coural Care. So for literally years, I've had a product-based business. And I kind of think it became so much of part of my identity, and that I thought to be my own boss, I had to have kind of like a product-based business. But with freelance and everything, I realized that there's actually a different way that I can be my own boss. So I set this definition for myself of what being my own boss would be, and that definition changed. And that's something that happens, and that's okay. So I'm actually really excited for, oh my God, there's so many, I'm way more excited for what is coming next. And I think one of the biggest reasons why I'm so excited is because what I'm doing next, instead of Coural Care, is a step closer to the lifestyle that I want to build. So that was a question that I asked myself, is Coural Care helping me get closer to the lifestyle that I want to build? And the answer was no. And especially seeing the contrast of something else that I can do that still to me feels like, have that I'm being my own boss, but in a different way. And it's gonna capitalize more upon my talents and the things that I actually love to do. And it's gonna push me towards my dream lifestyle. I was like, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is my answer. I think that was one important learning, to check in with yourself and really deep dive what you love and what you're good at. Another thing that I learned is that I don't think that we hear enough that it is okay to let go of things that no longer serve you. Period. Whether that's a small business, a career, a friendship, a relationship, a hobby, a habit, whatever it might be, we are all learning and growing and evolving, and things that used to serve you in the past might not necessarily serve you anymore. And that's okay. You grow out of things. That was a big thing with Coural Care. I was like, this is not serving me anymore. And that's okay. Because I have learned so freaking much, so much more than I could have ever imagined. And it's helped me get to this next step. If I didn't do Coural Care, I don't know how long it would have taken me to figure this out. It has literally taught me so much, and it is setting me up perfectly for this next step. I'm not going to give a lot of it away right now, but it is ridiculous how every time I think about it, I was like, this is perfect. Incredible. So I think that letting go of things is perfectly normal and healthy, and it can be hard, but it's such a beautiful thing. And I bet you're gonna feel so freaking good about yourself when you let go of something that no longer serves you anymore, because you're taking one step closer into the real you, the new you that's grown and evolved and is getting rid of things that aren't helping you become your best possible self or live your best possible lifestyle. So I think that's really important as well. And that's just so applicable to so many different aspects of our life. So yeah, I think those are all the main things that I was going to talk about. I honestly could like rant on forever because I just feel like I'm learning so much, and it's just been quite the journey. And to close this out, I kind of want to just reiterate that I think it's really unreasonable to put so much pressure on ourselves to have everything figured out. No, literally no one knows what they're doing, like to a degree. Again, we're all learning and changing, and every new experience brings a new learning experience in a way. And I just think it's so important to take the time for yourself, to check in with yourself and be real and authentic so you can step into the best version of yourself, to evaluate what your dream lifestyle is and if what you're doing now is helping you get to your next step. So, you're amazing and talented. I know it, period. And I hope you take the time to have a date with yourself, have a chat, have some wine or coffee, whatever it might be, and just get to know yourself more and really just think about your dream life with literally no boundaries. If you could do anything in the world, what would it be? And then evaluate if what you're doing now is helping you get to that next step, that dream life that you want. So it's okay to let go of things. You're a beautiful caterpillar that's gonna flourish into a butterfly. No, I gotta cut that out. That was cheesy. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope this was helpful to some people. I really appreciate everyone watching this far, following on my Coural Care journey. I literally have the best people, the biggest support system, and I could not be more grateful for each and every single person that I've met through Coural Care. It truly warms my heart. I'm, of course, sad, it's bittersweet letting go of Coural Care. Who knows, maybe in the future I'll open it back up, but I'm just so grateful for each and every one of you making this journey so special and for your support, and I'm so grateful for you to be hopefully joining me on this next step in my life. It's gonna be awesome. I'm excited. You're also gonna see a lot more videos of me. I'm just so excited. So I want you all to feel this excited too about your next step. So if you have any questions, if there's anything you want to see or hear about, I'm honestly an open book about all this. We're all trying to figure out life together, and if there's something that I can share that can help at least one other person, chef's kiss. That's all I can ask for. So thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you all soon.